Hello, 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 gorgeous. So good to see you today. And I am on here talking about the three things you should know about this upcoming Pisces full moon on August 31st. This is the second full moon of August. And this is why this Pisces new moon, full moon, is actually being called a blue moon, a super moon, because it happens once in a blue moon that we have two full moons in a month. This Pisces full moon is really special, and I'm really excited to talk to you about this today. I'm a Pisces. I have 4 placements in Pisces. I'm very familiar with Pisces energy. And this super moon, full moon, is going to be one for the books. The first thing to know about this Pisces full moon that's upcoming this week, it's a time to really lean into your imagination. Pisces energy and Pisces full moons in particular are all about what is possible, not necessarily what currently is, but what is possible, what you are dreaming about, where your imagination can take you. Under the energies of this full moon, there's a feeling of vision, of dreaming into what could be a part of your future, your next steps, allowing yourself to have the dreams and the visions of what true desires are nudging into the corners of your lives right now. Pisces really is a dare to dream type of energy. So, can you give yourself permission under this full moon to allow yourself to dream some of those big dreams that maybe you are usually scared to dream about? Maybe you stop yourself when you have these visions because you just think there's no way this is possible. Oh, there is no way this could happen to me. Or maybe your brain just immediately goes into, how can I make this work? And what this Pisces full moon is asking of us is to dare to dream that dream and see where it takes you. This is an energy for visionaries, for artists, and just for regular people who are wanting to get a glimpse of what may be possible in their lives. The second thing I want to talk about with this Pisces full moon, it's not just a time to dare to dream. It's also a time to begin to possibly take baby steps, no matter how small, toward implementing that dream. And maybe if you don't have the energy under this moon to actually implement those steps, just to even start journaling about them or writing them down. And I say this because although, yes, it's a full moon in Pisces, which is dreamy and imaginative, we're also still in Virgo season. The sun is in Virgo. Virgo is an earth sign. Earth signs are all about doing, about bringing dreams into reality. In addition, Saturn is conjunct this full moon in Pisces at 7 degrees Pisces. Saturn is all about building foundations of our lives. Saturn loves to build something out of nothing. Saturn is about bringing the ethereal, the Pisces, into our reality. Saturn. So Saturn being so close to this Pisces full moon is asking us to take a good hard look at what is in our power, what is in our control, and maybe write down just 1 or 2 or 3 baby steps toward this dream that we are holding, this seed that we are nurturing in the bosom of our soul. This is an invitation for us to connect to our intuitions while leaning into the expansion of what the future could be if we take the steps, Saturn, toward bringing these beautiful dreams into reality. There really is a feeling of balance here, balancing the spiritual, which is the Pisces, with the physical, which is that Virgo and that Saturn energy. This is really a time to honor your potential for growth and change and evolution, while also at the same time holding and honoring your ability to rest, to romance, to dream, and to hold the vision of your next level desire in your heart. And for anyone that has worked with me before or is familiar with my work with feminine energy, desire is such an important part of life. Desire, understanding our desires, leaning into our deepest desires, believing in our deepest desires is how we begin living radiant, soul-aligned lives. Really leaning into our desires is how we are able to co-manifest with the universe and start to live these big, beautiful lives that are not anyone else's reflection of success, but that are our individual reflection of success. And I actually have an upcoming free masterclass on Friday, September 1st, all about using astrology to increase your bliss and your joy and your pleasure in your life by looking at your Venus sign. And Venus is all about desire. And the more that you can understand your Venus, the more you can understand your desire, and the more ability that you have to co-manifest and create a gorgeous life for yourself that is so in alignment with what your soul wants. Because I also believe that our desires come from spirit and from our soul. And that there's a reason that some people want to be artists and some people want to be musicians and some people want to play basketball or football and other people want to be mothers and other people want to be accountants. We all have different desires. And I do believe that our true heart-led desires and womb-led desires come from source. And understanding our Venus can help us to understand those desires even deeper. So if you're interested in that, definitely join me for my course on September 1st. I'll leave a link in the bio, that free masterclass. And then finally, the third thing to know about this Pisces full moon this week. This full moon is really calling forth an energy of release. Full moons can generally be about release anyway, particularly maybe not the night of the full moon, but often the days after. Because after the culmination of the full moon, the moon starts to get smaller and smaller and smaller in the sky. So that's where the releasing energy comes from. And so in this case in particular, it's a full moon and the last sign of Pisces. This is all about energetic endings. And then, of course, excuse me, beginnings. So under this Pisces full moon, this could be a great time to think about doing an energetic clearing or releasing ritual, if that's something that's in your spiritual practice or something that's calling you. For me, for instance, I will likely be doing my releasing spiritual salt bath, where I use Epsom salts and gorgeous essential oils and different plants and herbs to do a spiritual bath to release any energies that I'm needing to release under the light of the full moon. And again, you can do this either the night of the full moon or a few days after, as that moon is starting to wane and get smaller in the sky. Really think about, what are you brave enough to let go of at this time? What part of your identity or ways of being, ways of thinking, ways of operating do you not need to take into your future? What is one little thing that perhaps you can release under the light of this Pisces full moon so that you are lighter and making space in your life and can be more in alignment with whatever is coming next for you? We often can start feeling what's energetically coming next, especially if we are very intuitive and we practice these gifts. But sometimes we need to make space in our lives before that newness, that nextness has time to come in. So really think about, under this Pisces full moon, the last sign, what you can release, what you can let go of. Maybe you need to forgive someone. Maybe you need to forgive yourself. Maybe you need to release bitterness, anger. Maybe you need to release these ideas that you're holding on to. Maybe you've been thinking your body needs to look a certain way, or your job needs to look a certain way, or your paycheck needs to look a certain way, or she won't be happy. Is that true? What ideas or preconceived notions might you be ready to release under the light of this Pisces full moon so that you can continue to refine your energy like precious metal, like gold, like silver, and lead yourself into these next stages of your life for deeper happiness, deeper fulfillment, deeper joy, deeper bliss. Again, you know, that's what we talk about on this channel, is how to access those permanent and enduring states of joy and happiness and bliss in our lives. And they often have nothing to do with what's happening externally and everything to do with how we are upkeeping our internal and spiritual hygiene. So I love you guys so much. I really hope you have a wonderful Pisces full moon. It's going to be a gorgeous supermoon in the sky. If you have the chance to go out and see the moon on Thursday night, I recommend you go do that. And let me know how it goes for you. Comment below if you end up doing any kind of releasing ritual, or maybe journal about what you're releasing. That could be a gorgeous ritual for you under this Pisces full moon energy. I love you all so much. I hope that you can feel that. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.